Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody that's always with us. Appreciate it.
All the people, we love you.
Party people!
We made it again.
Made it again to another Wednesday, halfway through the week, and this week has been it's been busy.
I mean, it's November. We got things going on in November, man. That's just how it is.
No shave November, no nut.
Just trying to wind down the year, man, and it is it's busy. It's good. I keep telling people that if you take out the holidays, you're down to about 4 to 5 working weeks, and everyone's trying to cram so much crap into those weeks, and you're like, listen, man, the year's done. Like, so we're gonna start planning for January, maybe February. I don't know. No, we gotta get done now. Nah, man, this year's done.
Yeah,
leave it.
It's done. It's over. Move on.
I don't know.
Mike Forart, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, people are taking care of us. We got the QR code up here for the shop, so that's still going. That's going to be in the description down below. We got some orders coming in, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
I think I made a lot of them, but that's
nice.
cool.
And that's DadDimes.myspreadshop.com.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to look it up. I just remembered it.
It's on our website now.
Website?
Yeah, DadDimes.com.
Oh, yeah.
We're just trying to make this thing happen. We're just trying to make this thing work, and we're trying to make sure that you get the right Dad Dimes merch before the holidays, because really, who else in your life needs this kind of joy, the kind of joy that we bring in? If you're going to do it, bring in Dad Dimes.
Your dad, your brother, your mom, sister.
Everyone.
Baby.
We have onesies.
Your bishop at church, the priest.
They need the Santa stocking cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're looking for.
Santa baby.
Well, we have stockings, Dad Dime stockings.
We actually had a birthday.
We had a birthday too, yeah.
We had a birthday.
We had Veterans Day. We had.
Don't gloss over the birthday.
What else do we have going?
Our little sugar bear here just turned the big 39.
Yeah.
The last day in his, or last year in his 30s. Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Well, I mean, we're going to talk about the bourbon stuff, but this is one of the gifts that I got. I got this from my brother-in-law. It says "On the Rocks," which is kind of cool. And this is not a sponsored thing, so we'll tell you if it's crap. But I don't think it's going to be. This is a Sobu.
A Sobu.
Which I'm assuming is a nice American brand. It says keeps your drinks chilled. It is a rocks glass.
Oh.
Koozie.
That's pretty freaking cool.
But it says do not freeze. So don't put it in the freezer. All right.
Onward.
Onward. Yeah, we're gonna try this thing out, man. It's gonna be. I got to change this glass out. I'm gonna put that one there.
Yeah.
And it says keep your drinks
cold.
Cold. We're gonna try it. This week.
This week is a good week.
Yeah. This is.
The story is. I related so much to when you read that.
And I'm gonna read it again. Well, or you can read it. It's up to you.
I think you should read it.
Okay. This is the 5.9 Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Working 5 to. That would be a good work schedule. 5 to 9.
5 to 9. Yeah, I get 4 hours of actual work done any day. Well, I don't know about that.
Get an hour of actual work done like I do every other day.
Yeah. This stuff's pretty cool though. I mean, it says, here's to those who don't do 9 to 5, the ones who measure time by the grit of their hands, not the hands of the clock. Let's pour a glass to mark the end of a long day and the small wins that got us there.
Yeah. Don't forget to pour a glass and wipe your ass.
There you go. Might as well. Let's get started.
That's the motto I live by.
Just keep working, right? Just keep working. That's actually a pretty good cork pop.
That's good.
I liked it. So this is out of Kentucky. Has a nice. Oh.
It's been a long day.
Well, we were talking about the jack off that we had.
Yeah.
13 jacks at half ounce a piece. It came out to like what?
6 ounces?
6.5 ounces total.
Yeah.
And we're like, that was a light night at DadDimes. Like, 6.5 ounces. Like, we barely got the show started. But we made it happen.
That's what the kids drink, 6.5.
I remember my first whiskey. I remember being told back in the day, right? You drink Tennessee whiskey, you drink Jack Daniels, you're going to get hair on your knuckles.
Yeah.
Well, I just kept drinking, and they just kept growing, so...
Yeah.
Has to be something to it. I don't know.
The hair on the knuckles. No, I didn't drink enough because I don't like my hairline stops at my wrist and my ankles.
But you're catching up now.
Catching up now. I got a little bit of fuzz.
That smells good.
It smells delicious.
Yeah.
It tastes. I already tasted it.
It's been a long day.
It tasted really good too.
I noticed that DadDimes has established 2023, which is fantastic. We're winding down 24. We're going into 25. So,
yeah,
it just tells you we've been here for a minute. We've had a plethora of bourbon experiences this year.
Yeah, they've all been great.
The second or third week, God, I think it has to be the second week of December. We'll mark our 50th.
Damn.
And then 2 weeks after that will be the 1 year. So we'll hit that straight across. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is really sweet.
I mean, so this is season 2, episode 19.
Yep.
And I forgot where we ended. I think we ended off 28 for season 1.
I think so.
So we're 3 away from hitting the big 50.
Damn. We got to plan something for that.
We're going to go see Moana.
Moana. Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, you know.
AR-15 just joined. Cool.
I mean, a lot of people just joined. I saw that Phyllis is liking our content. You know, she's always one of our number ones up there. Yep. We have 3 new ones, new top fans. So we have a long list these days. Our top fan list exceeds what we can show. So I did include the most current ones.
Should I press it?
Yeah, because I don't know if you know.
I don't.
I know you know the people.
Christopher Allen Event, Maria Salazar, and Lala Salazar.
Yeah. Those were they popped up this week.
Oh, thank you guys for your support. I know Lala, and I believe Maria is my, I want to say Lenny, who's my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
I think that's his sister.
Okay.
Not quite 100%.
Well, we keep rising, man. That's what this does.
Lenny's got a big family, so it's hard for me to remember everybody in there.
I'm just going to call them oodles. Oodles of people.
Oodles of family.
Oodles and noodles.
Oodles and noodles.
But, you know, Diana was up there. Phyllis, obviously, is always up there. She's our number 1 superstar, platinum award-winning fan. We got John and Paul. They're still up there. Trinity's obviously up there. Kimberly's still up there.
Yep.
But the list has just grown. So every single week, I'm like, man, we're going to have to put it on this wall and that barrel and that thing over there. So these are the latest. These are the new ones. So don't feel left out.
And the greatest. Actually, Maria's Lenny's mom. So thank you very much, Maria. We appreciate your support.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm really excited. I'm excited that you like our content that we push out.
Yeah.
And we appreciate all the support.
Yeah.
And then Ella's my niece.
Yeah.
And Chris, I don't know who Christopher is.
Huh?
So thanks, Chris.
Hey.
And if I do know who you are, I apologize.
And
it's been a
thank you.
It's been a long week. I thought it was Thursday all day, so.
Yeah, you just kind of went over DadDimes. You're like, oh, yeah, I completely forgot DadDimes was even happening this week.
I thought it was Thursday since Monday. So.
Been there.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, heartbreaking loss, huh?
You know, it is and it isn't. It shouldn't have happened. Yeah, we're going to go to the Denver Broncos real quick, and then we're going to get back to the whiskey. We haven't even started talking about the whiskey, and that's what we do here. We review bourbons, we talk about life, we talk about what's going on, and then we talk about some dadisms. We shouldn't have lost the game. The Broncos shouldn't have lost, but I will throw this out there for a completely undefeated 2-time Super Bowl team coming into that game. The Broncos held their own.
No, the Broncos outplayed them.
Yeah, that's pretty
the entire game.
Yeah.
They should have won, converted more third downs.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that should have happened.
I mean, the second half was we put up no points.
Yeah,
but
not even 3 at the end.
Yeah, there has been a lot of talks about cheating from the Kansas City Chiefs. A lot of stuff coming out. You can hear Patrick Mahomes in the background. And stuff like that.
Yeah, tell me before they come and rush me.
Yeah,
man, you can't do that, man. You can't push off of the center to try to block field goals. You can't do. I mean, there's a couple things that were happening that. I mean,
there's a lot of missed calls, but I mean, you look at every game. There's a lot of missed calls in every game
that the Chiefs play. Yeah, you're not wrong.
In every game.
Yeah.
I think the Chiefs games are completely more blatant.
Yeah. It's hard to get away from that.
The right tackle 74. Which we ended up getting a sack on it, but there was no flag thrown. he pretty much grabbed him, and you could just see the jersey pull and everything, and our guy almost fall, and you know.
Yeah. Oh, didn't see that.
I don't know how you.
They blinked.
Everybody's seen it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you see it on the replays. It's not great, but
Yeah.
I mean, it was a hard loss for the Bronx. But you know what? I'm doubling down this week.
Me too.
Yeah.
Got a game against Atlanta.
I picked up another player.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Yep. So I'm playing Sutton, Cortland.
Oh, nice.
What else we got going on here? And these are the top picks, by the way. I got smoked last week. That Baltimore game started. Whoever I was playing against, they started the week Thursday night football, 101 points up.
I don't want to say Derek's name, but I think you were playing Derek last week. Were you?
I don't know the team. I don't know what team he was called. I can tell you though. Give me a second. Is his team Sugar Daddy?
Yeah, that was Derek.
Yeah.
He lost to Derek.
217 points.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, he stacks the game, so it's all right. You know, he stacks it in his favor. That's cool. Whatever.
I mean, he's the commissioner.
Yeah,
I've seen some random players pop up on his team that I don't remember him drafting, but
yeah. Well, I have Cortland. I'm going to start Bo. I should have started Bo last time. That was on me. And then Estime.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doubling down, man. I'm going to put some more players in there, see what I can do, and I'm hoping that the Broncos, you know, they're playing Atlanta.
Yep.
Home game.
Yeah.
Are we going?
It's possible. Yeah, I don't see why we can't.
Oh well, I can see why we can't.
For the tailgate.
I think we do the tailgate. You know, we'll see if Frank is going to the game or not. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, we'll get in there. We'll see what's happening.
We'll see what's going on. See what's going down. Rob joined us. Thanks for joining us, Rob.
What's up, Rob? Welcome. Let's get back to this. This is really,
it's good.
Genuinely good.
Mm-hmm. The smell is terrific.
I don't know the price point on this bottle. This was one of the old birthday gifts.
The old birthday gifts. Yeah. Even better.
Free to me. I mean, it came out of my account at some point, but I'd like it, man. I like
it's the thought that matters. She actually did a terrific job. I mean, there's so many bourbons that I didn't know of that she got, and so she put in her research.
Curated some bourbons that we have yet to. I mean, we will now. It's going to be on the show. Yeah. I got some amazing bourbons from this guy over here. Those are gonna be on the show. I think we have some Kentucky Owl. We're gonna try.
Kentucky Dale.
Yeah, that's a good start.
Good old Kentucky Dale.
I like how on the label it said like, here's like it's a mixed whiskey with other stuff.
Yeah. Grain alcohol.
It's a percentage of whiskey, and then we add some stuff. I don't know. It's
food coloring.
Probably like some nail polish remover, some acetones. I don't know.
Ooh, I could taste the acetone in it.
I mean, the next day you sit there like, I got such a bad headache. That's why they didn't take out any of the impurities. But so far so good. I like this. I mean, I get some hints, some notes. I'm thinking it's not floral by any means.
No, it's definitely not floral.
Spice. I got some spice out of it. That's not bad.
Maybe a little bit of clover or cinnamon or something like that.
A little bit of both, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'm going to have to go in because...
Yeah. Because why not?
Why not?
It's delicious. Have you ordered anything from the shop yet?
I have not.
Yeah. Well, I did notice that some things were... there were some high prices, so we have a little bit of opportunity to go and change some margins.
Okay.
So if we're making like $11 a shirt, you know, we're not greedy people here on DadDimes. We could bring that down quite a bit to make sure that our customers, our base, our fan base, has access to our stuff. So
absolutely,
you know, there was a tie-dye sweatshirt in there. The wife was looking at it. She's like, "Yeah, I want to get that." And I looked at the price. I'm like, "Let's see what's going on here." I looked at the back, and I'm like, "We don't need to make $11 on a sweatshirt." I brought it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's just like paying yourself. I don't want to do that. But I mean, other people buy it. I mean, if you want to do it, we're into it. But we'll see.
Yeah, you
haven't got an apron yet.
Yeah, I'm ashamed. I'm
a little upset.
Well, I mean, whatever. I'm upset because my wife hasn't got me an apron yet.
I mean, she knows.
I mean,
she's probably waiting for the 30% off because I mean that is coming.
Yeah, but I probably need the apron for Thanksgiving, right? You would think.
It might get there in time if she ordered it today, but I mean, that's completely up to her. What's up, Super Doodle Cooper?
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, Mom Ella's a top fan this week.
Yeah. As are you, by the way. As are you.
She didn't join our podcast this week, so or she's not on it at least yet.
Yeah. They get, and this is just Facebook, by the way. So we have a tremendous following on all of our other platforms, and we really do appreciate it. I mean, we're in 27 states, 8 countries. We're working on 28 states. I know that our good friends over at Cherrywood, they're trying to push us into India. We're going to be number 1 is what we're going for, is number 1 in India.
500 million followers. Ella corrected me. She is watching. Thanks, Ella.
Yeah.
Sorry I didn't answer when you called. I was taking a nap before I came over.
Yeah, he's working hard at sleeping. Blame him.
Yeah.
He's tired. He's tie-tie.
I'm sorry. Derek just joined us. Thanks,
He's so
D.
tie-tie.
What up, D?
You know why he just joined us? Because he had things to do.
To rub it in your face that he beat the brakes off you?
I mean, now that he joined, we could talk about it. We could have this discussion of what being a cheating commissioner. 200 points? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Just because the Baltimore Ravens did something for the first time ever.
Yeah. I do think we need to put that under review. Ella was also sleeping.
Yeah.
She was napping when I called her.
Well, see, there
understandable.
You go. Yeah. Sometimes you guys need some nappy naps.
Yep. Josh joined us. Thanks for joining us, Josh. It's okay you're late. I guess I'll forgive you. I don't know.
I mean, you should. You should be able to forgive and forget.
Yeah.
You said Rob's on, right?
Rob's on. Yep.
Rob, man, I'm gonna throw this out there. His kiddo is a TikTok sensation right now. Put a TikTok video out. I think 180,000 likes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Breck or Gray?
Great.
Damn.
Yeah. So you need to be watching what's going on over there, Mr. Dad.
We need to call Gray and have him do some talks for us.
All I know is Rob needs to attach that to a payroll and start getting paid for his content.
Well, Rob, I'll let you know. You could get our merch on daddimes.myspreadshop.com. Order Gray a hoodie, and he could TikTok in the hoodie.
He could TikTok potamus in a hoodie, man,
Yep.
and tag DadDimes every single time.
Boom.
I'm trying to figure out where our
Rob said, I know he's a superstar.
superstar
I
live
could
achievements, man. We have.
I could hear the kids talking about it right now, too. Just my own head.
I know they're going crazy. They're going crazy. I'm trying to figure out. I saw an update on one of our platforms where, it was like India, like Syria. I'm like, I don't know, like we're
I don't know how we're in
popping
Syria.
off in Syria. I don't know what's going on there.
I think everything we do on here is against their beliefs.
That's why they're watching. They're like, all right, we're gonna live vicariously through you.
The fucking infidels.
You people. Hey man, I'm all about it, man. Yeah, I know what you're saying, you people. I'm all about being you people. We're all in this together. I get it, man. It's nothing but love.
Derek said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah.
I made you my bitch.
I mean, he's technically not wrong,
Psych, he didn't say that at all.
but I don't have to like it.
He said, and truthfully, I don't really check too much. Now that I am, I'll probably start losing. And Congress held a UAP hearing today.
So he was really excited about that, and he was like, you know what?
Me and him are into
Are you?
all the UFO stuff. Like, it's just interesting stuff, you know. And we send a lot of crazy stuff on TikTok to each other. Well, I haven't even been on. I was on TikTok last night for the first time in probably 2 months.
I don't know how you have time for that.
I couldn't fall asleep.
Yeah, you
So I
shouldn't be on
started scrolling.
TikTok. You should be working. Get back to work.
Yeah, it's like 1 a.m.
Yeah, get back to work. There's something. There's work that needs to be done. Back to the bourbon. 5.9 Kentucky Straight Bourbon. 45% alcohol by volume. 90 proof. We're chilling it down. What are your thoughts?
I like the pop it gave you on the neat. It's not overwhelming as far as the heat.
Yeah.
Your washer's done again.
Hang on, guys. We're going to pause DadDimes.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
It's been a day. I said, we tried it neat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll
I like the
pop.
pop. Yeah, that's right. I like the pop it gives you neat because it's not like your tongue's not on fire, but it gives you just enough like sizzle to be like, hey, I'm here.
Sizzle.
And then, just coat your mouth and you're like, God dang, that's good. And you swallow it and it doesn't give you any burn down your throat or anything like that. But then the flavors are really abundant. Yeah. I was trying to see where this is, or I know it's distilled in Kentucky, but if it's a notable distillery.
It might be on the front.
Trollco?
Yeah.
Owen Shore, Kentucky. Never heard of Trollco. They make a good bourbon, that's for sure.
There's a lot of places that I haven't been to in Kentucky. To be completely honest, I've never been to Kentucky.
Yeah.
I've been to Tennessee.
You're the only 10 I see. Ooh. Don asked if there's anything good about UFOs. I don't. Don, you seen me today at work, and the only reason why I wasn't getting phone calls is because that area didn't have any reception. But we'll ask Derek. Derek, anything cool on UFOs?
I mean, to be completely fair, I'm pretty sure that we saw one.
Yeah, when?
And you saw one, and I saw one, and no one else saw it. We were outside. You were on your porch. I was on my porch. And
flash?
We saw this flash and this streak, and then like the wives were like, "What are you talking about?" And we're like,
"We weren't even drinking because you were over here. I was over there." Yeah.
I mean, it was like light speed. Like, it must have been like a shooting star. It was not a shooting star.
Because it had like a green hue or something. Or was it green?
All I know is it was super fast, super bright, and then it was gone. Like there was no
because shooting stars will leave that little trace.
Yeah,
and there was no trace. It was just flash, gone. Yeah,
and it was kind of like a welding torch burn in your eye. Like all of a sudden, I couldn't get the brightness to get out of my eyeball for a minute. It was crazy.
Derek said there's really good stuff about UFOs today. Reverse engineering discussions about recovered bodies that are non-human origin at crash retrieval sites, etc. I'll get you linked up with Derek, Don. You guys could talk about it.
So we were just talking about this. There might be a spin-off podcast. The old D Brando over there wants to start his own thing, and he wants to talk about some weird stuff.
Conspiracies. Actually, that would be super cool.
Yeah.
So Derek, let us know. You could be our first I don't know, what is it? Our first branch line off of DadDimes. You could be under the DadDimes umbrella.
Yeah, I think we do on the rocks. That's what we're doing here. We do the bourbon reviews. We talk about what's going on. It could be DadDimes conspiracy.
Oh, or D Brando presents Inside the Rocks. Because Antarctica and all that crazy shit, huh?
Yeah.
Don said the universe is too big for us to be the only intelligent creatures in it. I was listening to a Joe Rogan podcast the other day, and they were talking about a bunch of stuff. I always forget the name of the scientist guys that are on there. But that was actually really good. I only got about a quarter of the way through it, but they were getting to some like really in-depth stuff that I was halfway paying attention to, but I was like, oh, this is a good one. I need to listen to it a little bit better, and then I haven't listened to it again. But
I remember hearing a long time ago that if we're the most intelligent beings in space, then there's a whole lot of wasted space.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, really? This is the best you got?
This is in all the galaxy, we're the top dogs? I don't know.
Pretty sure the dinosaurs were. You know what? Everyone's like, oh yeah, the dinosaurs, they were taken out. Like there was a comet hit the Earth, and because of that, or the asteroid, it created molten lava, and it just suffocated them. Nah, man, they were brilliant. They got on their starship, got the hell out, because they're like, we know what's coming, and those people ain't gonna work.
Well, there's that, and then there's the theory of I don't remember the name, but how
Transformers
aliens came and basically put the aliens' DNA with like Bigfoot's DNA, and then
they left him.
Yeah,
Sasquatch,
left Bigfoot, all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of crazy
Nessie,
shit out there.
The Loch Ness monster.
Yeah. Derek said there's even discussion about something I straight up don't want to mention here. You shouldn't discuss it either.
Yeah, they might take us out tonight.
Oh no!
DadDimes.
You know what that means? He's gonna send a wiener pic to the fucking group chat. Fucking
There's things I don't want to talk about that's extraterrestrial.
yeah. Normally that's Brandon that does all that kind of stuff.
Actually, yeah, that's weird. There's this restaurant that he was talking about. Mm-hmm. Here it comes. See, there you go. It's a Mexican restaurant downtown that he's like always hyping up. You know what it is?
There's a Mexican restaurant he always go to, La Cocinita.
Yeah, that one.
29th and Sheridan.
How close is that to your shop?
Not far at all.
No? What are you doing next Wednesday?
Working.
Yeah. What are you doing next Wednesday for lunch?
La Cocinita.
There we go. Okay, we
La
made it
Cocinita.
happen, man. Here you go, Derek. We have it hammered down.
In the books. La Cocinita, baby. If anybody's out there and that wants to get our autographs, we'll be at La Cocinita, 29th and Sheridan.
That's it,
next
man.
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
And he said, hell yeah.
What up, Denver? Let me put you on this fire spot.
What up, Denver?
Did you hear, and we're getting way off topic, but it's DadDimes. We do what we want. The guy that does that, he's the What Up Denver guy. What up, Denver? I found this new fire spot. Like, I guess a lot of companies were giving him money, like $250 a spot.
Yeah.
And then he just wouldn't review them.
So,
And like
actually...
the news got involved and was like, Nine wants to know, why are you screwing businesses over?
My sister sent us something on that because it was... He started I'm From Denver, and he built that up to like 450,000 followers.
Yeah.
And then I know him from KS1075 like way back.
Listen, it's me, Tony V.
Not Tony V. It was.
Which, by the way, I heard that Tony V likes to tailgate at a certain
the Horseman tailgate.
Horseman tailgate every Broncos Sunday home game.
Yep. It was Wiggins, who was a producer for KS1075.
Yeah.
They bought the company, and then he made a TikTok about it that my sister sent, which was
What up, Denver?
like he explained his side, and then so hearing that story and then his side, I tend to believe with him because he contacted everybody about it, and then was he contacted people about it, and then said, "Hey, you said that," but it sounded like that fucking Wiggins dude was contacting them first and paying them to say that he wasn't fulfilling his end, and so it was kind of fucked up.
It's a little shady. I mean, well, his response to the news was, "Well, I got a little bit behind, and I'm gonna make it right now, and I didn't know that I was that far behind," which could be a thing.
Yeah,
but it also sounds like there was something, man. Like
there's a lot of
you tell people you're gonna do something, make sure you do it. That's cool.
Follow through,
but
it's the old follow through. That dude caught some heat for being a cheater.
Yeah. I mean,
I know me and you are accustomed to the fame.
Yeah.
We got a huge following.
I mean, it is what it is, dude.
Some people aren't,
But here's the deal: like, there's never been a time where DadDimes didn't fulfill their engagement. Where DadDimes was like, "We're gonna be here. We're gonna sign merch. We're gonna be here. We're gonna like supply this thing. We're gonna be here to prop your thing. We're gonna talk about your business."
Yeah.
Like, we don't have any unfulfilled promises out there.
That's true. And you're only as good as your word.
That's it, man.
So,
And my word's getting a little bit more slurred as we keep going.
Same.
DadDimes. Let's make this happen, dude. On the rocks.
On the rocks. Don said he'll see us at La Cocinita next Wednesday. Don, I approve that right now. I'll put it on your schedule. We got to nail down a time so I can make sure I get there.
Yeah. It's when you're free, man.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you and Derek are
I have a flexible schedule.
flexible.
Yeah.
Mine's more of like, oh, fuck, it's 2. I need to eat.
Yeah, I mean...
Try to get there. We'll call it 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. 12. Don will be there at 12 o'clock next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be cool.
I think it's going to be cool that January, you guys talk about Tyson v. Paul. Stand by, man. We're not there yet. We're going to talk about the Avalanche playing first because they're playing some games. That's cool. The Nugs, they're playing, right? I think maybe.
Dude, oh my gosh. I don't think the world understands how good Nikola Jokic is.
I mean, before you get into that, you're not wrong. The world might not understand, but the ticket prices do.
The ticket prices do, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
My cousin Pauline's calling me. She should know that we're on DadDimes, but
I miss $15 tickets. Those days are gone.
I'm gonna be honest. I'll take championships over $15 tickets.
Kind of.
I mean, it's even $15 tickets. It's expensive to go to watch a game, pay for parking, pay for $20 beers, all that stuff.
Yeah.
We could get hammered drunk here in the studio, watch it on the big screen.
Yeah.
Fucking, I mean, it's a big screen, so we'll sit close and we're like, oh, we got courtside. That's cool.
It's like, but then you can't man, it's different.
And then you got to wait like an hour to just get out of the parking lot to drive home.
I remember doing that.
Yeah.
But I also have a Tesla. And when we were stuck in the Avs game, Rob, you were there.
Yeah.
I did the little Tesla Christmas show, and I entertained everyone in the parking lot. So...
But I was sitting in the fucking car, and I was not entertained.
Well, I mean, you should have been entertained.
I was,
Just
actually.
saying.
I said that to just try to be devil's advocate.
Yeah. I'm actually wondering what Elon's going to send this year.
Ooh.
We get new updates every year.
Dang.
We had like a New Year's one last year. That's kind of cool. And I know we're going through this chain. Yes, we're going to get back to Tyson. Did you hear what Elon was appointed?
No.
He, along with some other guy, I don't know his name, is going to be in charge of the Department of Government Efficiency.
Ooh.
Do you know what that stands for?
I don't know.
Doge.
Really?
It's going to be a government entity called Doge. So I'm one of those out there, man. If you're in the crypto market right now,
stock up on Doge, Shiba Inu. Actually, I looked at my Shiba Inu. It's going up,
man.
baby.
It's going up. But what I'm saying though is they created its own government division to
called
support.
Doge.
It's called Doge.
That's fucking cool. I wish they would have created acronyms because I don't have Doge. I got Shiba.
It's all going up, man. It's all going up. Is Shiba gonna hit? Shiba hits $1. It probably won't happen, but if it does, we're getting a bigger studio.
Yeah. Paying off the houses, getting a bigger studio.
Actually, see, and I've thought about this. Do we pay the houses off and then move? Or do we pay the houses off and then create the AT&T studio?
Ooh.
I mean, because the house is done. Do we have to actually relocate, or do we just?
I don't think we need to relocate.
Create a bunker studio.
That's where my head was.
Yeah.
The bunker.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So it's a Fallout studio.
Yeah.
I like it, man.
That'd be so fucking.
And then we can do conspiracies.
Yep. Here at the DadDimes studio in our bunker,
wearing the tinfoil hats to make sure that signals aren't coming in at us.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, man. I don't know what I don't know. All right, so
that's pretty sweet.
We're not going to get to the whiskey yet because I got to talk about this. Tyson v. Paul. I hope Tyson just beats the ever-loving hell out of Jake Paul.
I mean, honestly, I think Jake Paul summed it up beautifully.
Yeah. I'm going to take every punch.
No. He said half the crowd is Mike Tyson. If Mike Tyson loses, this was rigged, and the other half is supporting me. I'm on the side where if Jake Paul beats Mike Tyson, it's rigged. There's no fucking have you seen his training?
Have you seen the rules and regulations affiliated with what this fight's going to entail?
I seen them when it was originally supposed to happen. Then I seen that a lot of them, they kind of backtracked on, or they cut some of those regulations out.
So what I've still heard, and I could be wrong, you tell me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna throw
I haven't heard anything within the last probably 4 months. Okay. So your information is.
So I'm gonna throw these out there, and if anyone else is listening, if you want to comment in here, tell me if I'm wrong. Please tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I heard that there's no drug testing.
Okay.
So Jake could be steroided up. Tyson cannot because of his health issues.
Ooh.
I heard that Jake gets a helmet or a headgear.
if Jake Paul goes out there, and granted it's on Netflix, so I don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
If he goes out there with the helmet,
have to pay for it.
He immediately lost everybody's respect, right?
Yeah.
You don't go out there. You are out there saying, "I am the boxer.
Yeah.
I am gonna destroy Mike Tyson and knock him out and take his legacy."
Yeah.
No, you can't do that because he's 60 years old.
59. Give him love.
I round up. I say I'm 40.
I'm not 40 yet.
I say I'm well, I'm closer to 40 than you are.
Slightly.
6 months?
Yeah, slightly.
It's a long time. Tyson, when he fought Evander Holyfield and Lennox Lewis and got his ass whooped, they could say we fucked Tyson up.
Oh yeah,
in his prime.
In his prime.
Yep.
I think he's in his prime now.
He looks fucking scary. Amazing.
He looks scary.
Like, god damn, he looks so good. And he's 60. I'm like, I can't even fucking walk up the stairs without running out of breath, and I'm only 40. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
And Tyson's mentality, he's like, the difference is you say you're pretending to be a killer. The difference is I am a killer. Like, this is what I do. This is what I'm good at. I'm like, you see Mike Tyson say that shit, and you look in his eyes, you're like, God,
I don't want to fight him.
No, thank you, Mike.
I remember watching Hangover today, where Tyson gave him a right hook.
Doo-doo. Tyson still got it. Yeah.
Tyson took out Alan.
Yeah. Which, without my beard, I don't look like Alan anymore.
All I know is another one is he can tap in his brother.
That's the things I heard a long time ago.
I don't know. I heard it. I heard that he gets to tap in his brother, and it's not like a tap in, tap out. If he taps in his brother, him and his brother against Tyson. And even then, I don't think it's a fair fight. Even then, I think Tyson's still going to be like, I would be scared.
At that point, Tyson, yeah. If that stuff's true, that's fucking bogus and bullshit. And
I hope so.
Then at that point, it's just the WWE, and it's rigged.
Well, I'm not saying that it's not. Let's see.
But god damn. So yeah, Tyson. Oh man, Tyson's still. I don't care what anybody says. Tyson's still a man.
Well, I hope that it's the old school mentality of there's going to be two hits. I'm going to hit you. You're going to hit the ground. And it wasn't a Holyfield fight. I remember growing up, and it was a pay-per-view fight, and I remember like my parents paying so much money to watch it.
Yeah.
And the guy that Tyson was fighting got hit like 4 times, and then his dad threw in the white towel. It was like, Tyson's gonna kill my son. Like, we're done.
Peter McNeely?
Possibly. I mean, I just know that I will never forget. Like, we paid so much money. I didn't pay it. They paid so much money to watch this fight, and it was just like, I don't want you to
die,
like kill my child.
Yeah.
But that's his mentality, and he said that before. He's like,
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna eat your children. Yeah.
Like, if I get in the ring, dude, like there's no stopping this. There's no, like, I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
I'm at work and I'm really good at my job.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hurt you.
That's what he does for fucking fun. God dang. Yeah, Tyson's something different, man. Tyson would have been one of those guys that would be serving life in prison.
If it wasn't for boxing?
If it wasn't for boxing, yeah. He would have killed somebody many times over by now.
Yeah. I could do this legally.
Yeah. And he does it legally, which I'm happy for him.
Yeah, more power to him.
Yep. But I think I've never met Mike Tyson. Never met him yet.
We haven't had him on the show.
But he's probably one of my favorite people. Like, you know how if you could meet any famous person or have dinner with them, this and that, like, he would be one of my guys. I hesitantly say that because I would also be afraid to say something to offend him. But like,
how's the tiger, Mike?
Yeah. I love Mike Tyson. He did on HBO it's been a while, probably 5-10 years ago, he did an HBO special where he was up there kind of going through his life story.
Yeah.
And it was comedic, which his timing was beautiful. It was funny, but it was also heartfelt to where like you're like, God damn. Like you hear about Mike Tyson, you don't think of like, hey, this guy's got a life too, you know?
No.
He grew up through crazy shit and
Had an opportunity.
Yeah.
And then ran with it.
And so he grew up tough. He's probably one of the toughest guys out there in the world. And I fucking love Mike Tyson, man.
Who's his manager?
Customato?
Before that.
No, Customato was his first manager.
Who was the manager that had the hair?
Oh, that was after Cuss. That's when his shit went to the shitter. Cuss, his first manager where Tyson was knocking people out in 2 punches, Customato.
Yeah.
Customato died, passed away, and then Don King became his manager.
Don King, yeah.
And so when he fought Riddick Bowe, the very first time he lost, in that special that Tyson did, I think it's called Tyson. Because that one was in Japan or China or something like that.
Yeah.
He goes, he's like, I didn't even train for the fight. I just went out there. I was, he was doing a bunch of cocaine. He was doing everything. He didn't train for the fight.
No.
In the first few rounds, he knocked Riddick Bowe out.
Yeah.
And that should have been the end of the fight because it was a 13 count and then a slow count by the ref or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take my time.
Yep. And then after that, fucking Riddick Bowe got up and ended up knocking out Mike Tyson. But no training for that fight. And he knocked him down and that was a 13, like, go and count through it. It's a 13 count. Yeah. And then Riddick Bowe ends up winning, and that's the only thing Riddick Bowe ever did in his career.
Well, and that's going to lead us into the next fight. And I feel bad that I have to call you out on it.
Damn.
But we've been called to a higher power, and unfortunately, you and I are going to have to go at it.
All right,
and
that's true.
I mean,
it's coming up.
I love you.
December 7th is what you're talking about.
But on December 7th, you're not gonna come out the ring like the same man.
Damn.
You're gonna be reborn.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, one of us is gonna be reborn.
I mean, you're gonna be reborn. I'm sorry, man. Like I'm the only one that legitimately is probably gonna pull out some water and rebirth you because I can do that. I have those powers.
You're gonna push me out. That's kind of weird.
I'm gonna rebaptize you if you haven't been baptized.
I was baptized many moons ago.
Yeah, but I think that it's time for you to be a born again virgin.
Yeah.
After 37 kids, we got to start over.
You got to start that life over, man.
All I know, man. I'm sorry, dude. Like
Yeah.
December 7th. I got the update today.
And that piece of shit's not even watching. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
We're gonna go live.
That's what I told him. I said, "Hey, we're gonna do so." For those listening,
you need to push this out there. They need to hear what's gonna happen.
My oldest son Eric, and his girlfriend Bree are having their first baby.
Yeah, congratulations.
Which means I'm gonna be a grandpappy.
Yeah, makes sense.
Which I'm so excited for.
Which I'm excited for you, but I'm more excited for Danielle.
Because I call her
Granny D.
Granny D. Don't fucking call me that. Oh, you're Granny D.
Congratulations.
Yeah. But so we're having a gender reveal party on December 7th.
It's gonna happen. Yep.
Bree's mom set everything up. We volunteered. Hey, whatever we could help with, let us know.
Now, there is one caveat. We're doing this. To have a day on the jet skis.
Correct.
Yeah.
We're family now.
Yeah. We're in. Yeah. Boats and hoes.
Boats and hoes.
Gotta have me some
boats and hoes.
Yeah.
The Nina, the Pinta, or the Santa Maria. I do you in the bottle while I'm drinking sangria. Nachos, lemon heads, my dad's boat. You won't go down because my can float. Boats and hoes.
That's what we get out of this massive. I mean, it's the brawl.
The brawl, yeah. So Justin and myself volunteered
to fight
for the gender reveal. We are going to fight, and
To the death.
So tell me
to the rebirth.
To the rebirth.
Yeah.
Tell me if you think I'm wrong.
So not Rebirth Island, because that's going away.
That's our next segment. So Eric said, Dad, I was going to tell you before.
Yeah.
So you guys knew and could do it, right? And then he comes and tells me, hey, we're not going to tell you until like 5 minutes before because I want to see your reaction. And he basically wants to see me fucking break down and cry in front of him. And so what I told him yesterday was, I'm like, dude, I have to know in at least a week in advance because me and Justin need to choreograph this fight scene that we're going to have.
We're not going to choreograph. I'm just going to rebirth you. It's going to be so fun. Bloop.
So I'm like, I need to know a week in advance so we could prepare for this properly. And what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I got a let's see here. I got a text message today saying, "What up, Justin? I wanted to invite you and your family to join us at our gender reveal." I was like, "Hell yeah, man! Can't wait, man! I'm excited. I'm excited for you." He says, "Thank you. Can you fight my dad?"
Yeah, which we already established when he was here. What, a month ago? A week ago? Or it's been a while.
And then I said, "Every day."
Every goddamn day.
And then he said, "I mean, at the gender reveal, did he talk to you about it?" Come on, man.
Weren't we there talking with him?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that we agreed to it back in the day. But you know what? He has the father brain right now. So he's probably, like, he's eating on Bree's schedule. So he's probably eating too.
All the time.
Did that come out your nose?
Not my nose, but I'm going to clean off this.
So he's probably, I mean, I get it. I get the brain fog.
Yeah.
So he didn't remember it. I get it. That's cool. But we're going to do this. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for him. And we're doing it for a good cause. Yeah. It's like a fundraiser.
My grandbaby. You're going to be Grandpappy Dose.
I know, man. That's what I'm in it for.
So I told him, I'm like, hey, man, I got to know a week in advance so we could choreograph this fight scene. It's going to be epic. It's going to be everything. I just need to know a week in advance so we could prepare properly. Yeah. Because my thoughts on it is they're going to be like, oh, DJ's the boy or girl. And since he's the grandpa.
I'm pretty sure. So are you going to be the thus?
Yeah,
so you can be
I'll
both.
Be the dust. I'm going to be pink or blue, right?
Yeah.
And so based off of
You're
that.
Be both colors as I'm choking you out.
I don't know if that's going to happen. I know you got your training and everything, but
oh my God.
I've been watching Tyson
so you're
quite
good.
a bit.
Yeah.
So
I know how fast you are for the first 29 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, this isn't going to last 29 seconds.
I gotta float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
I'm so mean I make medicine sick. Good Ollie quote right there. But we need to know in advance. Yeah. Justin's on board with that. So Eric, if you're watching,
he's not.
Bree, she's watching.
Yeah.
We need to know so we could choreograph it properly to make this epic for my epic grandchild. I also told Eric that so Bree's parents and then Eric's mom, I want all of them to know that don't be upset. And the reason why I say don't be upset is because they're expecting, oh, this is our first grandchild or whatever. Yeah. But I'm going to be the fucking favorite.
I mean, it's already done.
I'm the fun grandpa. Yeah. Like, I'm the fun dad.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the fun grandpa.
Do you want to tell you what's worse about that? I'm going to be the second favorite.
Yeah. It's to me, that's not worse. That's like
number 1 and number 2 ranked is already done. So if you want to fit like in 3rd, 4th, or 5th, those spots might be open.
Well, I mean, the baby's going to be with us quite a bit, hopefully. Yeah. So me, you, Danielle, and then the rest could fall in line.
I mean, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
It says, let's see, you can't rebaptize someone if they haven't been baptized. I'm pretty sure that if I hit you hard enough, you're going to feel both of them.
Yeah, I don't know if... look at this. Look at this. I'm like Tyson
the
in
weave,
his fucking
the bob,
prime.
the weave.
Yeah. I'm pretty quick for a fat guy.
I mean, that was another thing. So back to this stupid Tyson fight.
You got the endurance.
They have like this certain.
I'm quick.
Like a weighted glove thing. Like there's like a certain weight that Tyson gets, and there's a certain weight that Jake gets. And I'm pretty sure they're not equal. And I'm like,
Tyson's power hitting with whatever ounces.
I wouldn't give him any weight because that's just gonna hurt more.
Unless he's got the sock and boppers, but that's gonna fucking hurt, right?
It's gonna pop.
My brother Mike's on. Thanks, Mike, for joining us on the old Ticker Talk.
Man, TikTok's going crazy right now. We got 1,000+ loves, likes, loves, stars, happinesses, hearts. I don't know, man. We're just having a good time here.
We're at 1.4 million views on everything else.
Dude, so, man, global. We're internationally known.
On the microphone.
It's two.
Microphone.
But there's two.
On the microphones. Yeah.
All right. Man, I'm getting off. Things are popping off. Things are like sparkling.
Sure, I'll have another.
I mean, if you have to.
Is that what you said?
I said it's Wednesday. You know what
I'm not
for.
This bourbon is absolutely delicious. Derek just responded. Rumor is that even though knockouts are permitted, Tyson can't knock out Jake per their contract.
Yeah, but I mean, on their contract, does it matter? Like if he's out on the ground and not moving or possibly convulsing?
So
is that considered a knockout?
Yeah.
Or is that just considered a oops?
And you think it's also Mike Tyson, right?
Yeah, he forgets.
He's gonna be like, I don't give a fuck about no contract. Fuck that guy. I'm a fucking like Mike Tyson's. I don't think unless Mike. I know Mike's gonna get paid
a lot of money.
Well for this fight.
Yeah.
But I think Mike Tyson's integrity is not the word I should use. Like,
well, it's not the one thing that he's looking forward to going into this.
Mike Tyson, if Jake Paul hits him to where Mike Tyson sees a little bit of stars, Mike Tyson's gonna flip that mode to where he
this is Mike's
doesn't give
legacy.
A fuck. Yeah, this is Mike Tyson's legacy.
Yeah. He's not going to be knocked out by this child.
No.
I'm kind of looking forward to like a finishing move. Like I
Mortal Kombat?
I want Mike to like hit him, and then I want his tiger to come in and like bite off his arm.
Yeah. Fucking
finish him.
I agree with that. Josh said, not allowed to knock him out, ? What kind of shit is that? I'm assuming.
I don't know what Friday's going to be, man.
Dude.
This game's going to be... It's going to be great. Like, you put in all these things to, like, stack it against Iron Mike. Okay.
But Mike Tyson's not fucking all these other guys Jake Paul's fought, right?
No.
Those guys were looking for paydays.
Well, and that's what Jake's looking for. Like, Jake is looking for, like, legitimacy in the boxing world.
Yep.
And Mike's like, I am the one. Like,
I am the fucking boxer.
Like, people don't fight Mike anymore because they lose.
And Mike's not an MMA guy. I thought Mike Tyson looked really good when he fought Roy Jones as when Mike Tyson fought Roy Jones, Mike Tyson looked so much better than Roy Jones did. Roy Jones took it as hey, I'm gonna fight him for like just an event. It wasn't a boxing match.
No.
But Mike Tyson,
it was a payday.
Yeah, Mike Tyson was in there and was like, dude, Mike. I think Mike did hold back on the Roy Jones fight, and I love Roy Jones Jr. He's a phenomenal boxer.
Yeah.
But I think if Mike Tyson did hold back, if he wanted to, he could have knocked Roy Jones out.
Yeah.
This fight,
I hope he doesn't.
I hope he does not hold back, because the shit talk from Jake Paul is way more than Roy Jones. I don't think said anything coming up to it.
He wanted to fight. Like he wanted to fight. He wanted to put it out on the ring. This is like a publicity fight for Jake Paul. Like, I'm going to do everything I can to get my likes up.
Yep, pretty much.
Well,
I think you picked the wrong guy.
I mean, Conor McGregor, Mike Tyson. Like, let's fight the biggest names on the planet to show that you are.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah. Even so if this fight was Jake Paul, Conor McGregor in a boxing match, I would say, okay, Conor McGregor is a UFC guy.
Yeah.
He'll.
I would love Conor McGregor to be like, oh, I forgot that I couldn't roundhouse kick you to the face.
Yeah.
Oops.
Jake Paul might have a fighting chance against Conor McGregor in a boxing match.
If they were strictly to, I cannot use
boxing.
my feet or
It's just
choke
boxing.
you out.
Yeah.
Like, boxing might suck.
He has a chance. But Mike Tyson's not Conor McGregor. Mm-mm. He's not fucking all these other washed up UFC guys that Jake Paul fight. Mike Tyson. This is what he does, man.
But God, leading up to this fight, it's like, oh, so I need a box. I got to start training. And then you see the training regimen. You're like, I don't want to be anywhere around that. That's going to hurt.
Well, and
to be a sparring partner for Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Jake Paul's also, because they got, I've seen a lot of shit on Jake Paul sparring with the guy. He's sparring with somebody that's supposed to mimic Mike Tyson. And that dude,
not Mike Tyson.
I mean, he's black like Mike, but he's not got the movement Mike has. He doesn't got the speed, the power, or anything. Even at 60 fucking years old, he doesn't have none of that shit. So, I'm really hoping.
I think if Jake Paul wanted to set himself up for success, he would put a couple quarters in the batting cage, and just put his cheek out there, and then just have baseballs hit him in the face all day long, and be like, all right,
yeah,
I know what Mike feels like now. Consistently 112 mile an hour baseballs pelting me in the face.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good.
Derek said, if you watch Roy Jones versus Mike fight, Mike can't move the way he used to. I want Mike to win, but I'm kind of freaked out. What I would say to that, Derek, is Mike Tyson's almost 60 years old. He's not going to move the way he did when he was 20. But he still moved much better than... His movement was still much better than what Roy Jones was. And Roy Jones is, I don't know how much younger. Mike's 60. Roy Jones is probably 50, 55. I'm assuming. Which is still gonna be Mike's movement is still so much better than I think Jake Paul has ever seen in his career. Yeah. And if it's a legit fight and Jake Paul boxes him, he's not gonna knock Mike out.
I'm excited for Friday. We probably need to do something Friday, but we need to start talking about Thanksgiving. Are we doing tomahawks? Are we doing that? Might be next week's show. I don't know.
So Thanksgiving is.
It's gonna be good.
I smoked 2 turkeys. My mama comes out and helps me. My mama.
A double oblongata.
Yeah. My mom comes and my mom's stuffing. I don't know if you've ever had my mom's stuffing.
I will this year.
It's the best stuffing out there in the world. She comes. She makes that because.
Did you sign up for pie?
Poontang?
Come on, man.
Poontang pie?
No.
What pie?
You need to get on the community website. Our lovely neighbor / realtor, Lori, is giving out Costco pies. Free.
Really?
You just have to sign up for it and go pick it up. And it's right behind. It's right there.
Next to the board member?
No, across the fence.
The dog?
Yeah.
Ella? Is that what it is?
No, I mean, it's close. It's close.
Okay.
All I'm saying, sign up for a pie. I signed up for pumpkin, so you might want to not do pumpkin because it's Costco style, and then we could have multiple pies. But I'm going to throw this out there, man. It's going to be a good Thanksgiving. That's all that matters. All right.
Send me the link. We'll do that.
It's on Facebook. I can't send you the link. It's on Facebook.
Okay. On Waterside?
I will remind you. Yes, it's on Waterside.
Okay. So Thanksgiving, I smoked 2 turkeys. Yeah. And then we make a plethora of shit. If you want to do tomahawks, I'll do tomahawks for you.
We might have tomahawks. I mean, that's what we do on DadDimes. Neat. What are we thinking?
Neat. I really liked it.
I loved it. It was good. It's
say-
not like it's not happy neat, but it's good.
It's good. I'm gonna give it 3.6.
I will tell you for probably the I don't know what the price point is. Neat is 4.0 for me. It's really good. Like
It's
I would
solid
put
Neat.
this on my shelf because I like the story. I like it's Kentucky, and it
Yeah.
is solid. It's good.
I agree.
Chilled.
Chilled 3.5. It was really
it
good.
down.
It was really
Yeah.
good. Chilled. I like the Neat hit.
The
that it
neat
gave.
was delicious. You chill it. It kind of burned more chilled, which I thought was really odd. Maybe it's because this is the changing of the seasons. Maybe because every night it's like 28 degrees here now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a 3.8 for me. You're right. You chill it, all of a sudden it goes from it's really good sipping bourbon neat out the bottle to that hurt a little bit.
Yep.
Going on the rocks.
On the rocks, I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna leave it 3.5. Is that what I said?
That's what you said. 3.5.
Yep. I'm gonna leave it 3.5. I think it's still really good, chilled.
Yeah.
I'm scratch that.
Oh, scratching.
I'm gonna bring it back to 3.6 because I liked it chilled on the rocks.
Yeah.
Exfoliated some of those flavors. I think it brought out some good shit. And
Oh, that's some good shit. That's what we're saying.
I drank quite a few.
Now you're good, man. I'm gonna say 3.9 as well. I think that you get the weird part about this one is it is really good and neat.
Yeah.
If you just chill it, it kind of hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
You throw some ice on it, you start getting like more depth and flavor. It's not the initial, it's not the neat because the distillers they put it in the bottle how you should be tasting it, but you're really pulling out a lot of exfoliants, aromas. It'll go back up to a 3.9 for me. So 4.0 neat, 3.8 chilled, 3.9 on the rocks.
Yeah.
I think overall, that
The
being the case,
exfoliation of the flavors with the slight dilution
yeah,
brings some stuff out that is really good. It's good.
put this one on your shelf.
Oh yeah.
This is a good one.
This is the Double D award for
This
sure.
is the Double D. See, and I've been thinking about this, man. Do we do a plaque? Do we send it out to our laser guy? Do we say a DadDimes Ep.19 Season 2 Double D and send that
To the distillers?
to the distillers? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what shipping costs are these days, but is it worth it? Possibly.
I would say what shipping costs maybe $20. It might be. And then they might send us 4 more free bottles. Or even a free bottle.
I mean, technically, this one was free to me. At some point, I give it out of the account. But birthday gift. I mean, it was a good birthday gift. I loved it. This was a great one.
I'm gonna say Miss DadDimes, JB DadDimes.
Took care.
This one.
This was solid.
This was solid.
Great choice.
I'm
Good
probably
job.
gonna go pick this up just to add it to the collection.
I mean,
this was
at any point you have access to the collection. You don't need to.
Well, I know, but when it's 2 a.m. and I say, "Hey, Justin, I want some 5.9,"
We need to be able to put like a
a lock code,
like one of those little fingerprint beep. And
optical scanner.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, we could do
Don't
that.
tempt me with a good time. I'll do a retina scan.
Retina.
And
There you
optical
go.
retina. I mean, we're close. I like it. But then the UFO and the aliens are going to come in. They're going to use it too.
Oh,
Derek.
that's
Whatever.
true. Derek and Don.
Dime of the week. What is it this week, man? I almost didn't make it.
I seen it.
But I made a slight dribble. We're good, though. We've all had those.
I would look it up, but I can't. It's too far.
So what happens is, and there's the Angel's cut, which is anytime that you put whiskey in a barrel and you put it in like a rack in a shed. So like they have rack houses is what they call them. What happens is there's part of the whiskey that evaporates, and it's called the Angel share. The Angels take that as it's diluting,
Yeah.
or not as it's maturing in the barrel.
Yep.
So you give them the angel share. It's kind of like the gift, right?
And you can't get that back. It's just evaporation. It's gone.
Which you shouldn't. Like,
No.
you should know that, like, that's part, like, you give that gift and then you get the gift in return.
Yep.
The angel share. There's something called the devil's cut,
Which is in the wood.
which is what sucked in the wood. And what Jim Beebe did was
Yeah.
they did a centrifugal force on their barrels. So they spun them at a high rate of speed to pull out that excess of whiskey that sucked in those staves, and then they barreled it. And then they put that in bottles, and they called it the devil's cut. What just happened is the devil's cut. It's going to be evaporated in the table, and at some point, if we spin it fast enough, you're going to get it back.
I mean,
Let it have it, man. Let it have it.
you're 10. We could do the devil's cut.
You're 10.
Because he doesn't need shit.
No, man,
Right?
you don't
That's
get that.
ours.
We're taking that back.
Yep.
We're taking
Fuck
that
you,
back.
devil.
You don't get the devil's cut.
Don said deep fried turkey is the way to go. Don, I would actually disagree with you right now. As a man that has done deep fried turkey for quite a while,
Yeah.
I've done it a handful of times, and I've also done smoked turkey.
Yeah.
Smoked turkey is the way to go.
So I heard this really
Absolutely
cool thing
delicious.
that there's a few fire departments out there that will deep fry your turkey for you for a small donation, and they usually take that donation and they give to various funds, various charities out there, which I
Yeah.
think is like a super cool thing. But they do it to make sure that your house doesn't burn down. So they're willing to do that because you're going to do it in an open area where it's not going to like light your house on fire.
Correct.
There are people that do it in their garage. There's people that do it in their basement. They probably do it in their kitchen. I don't know. But what I do know is it reduced the amount of house fires that they had to respond to by like 78% because they were willing to do it at the fire department. You go and you pick it up and you give them a small donation which goes out to various causes, which is super cool. And they don't have to respond to all these goddamn house
But let's
fires.
be honest, with the fire department, if they're not responding to house fires, they're just going to accidents and medical stuff. So
I love my firefighters out there, man, and I was a former cop, and we always razz each other. And I always say, and this is an honest truth, you get the day off when it rains.
it's true.
Like the weather dictates whether or not you work that day, which is such a cool thing because, like, you picked the right profession.
But, I mean, as a guy that failed his test to become a firefighter.
No, you misstepped. It's different.
Yeah.
And we're retaking that together.
Even
You and me,
on rainy days.
we're doing it.
Fire guys still run fucking medical calls in most cities.
But they shouldn't have to. That's what EMS is for.
Oh, you're going to call Denver Health paramedics?
I would love Denver. Denver health paramedics are goddamn phenomenal. I have seen them do miracles. They are absolutely amazing for trauma one related things. If you have like a cough, you're probably losing an arm. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but that's how it works. But if like something serious is happening to you, man, they will get on you. They will save your life. They will bring you back. They'll probably try to reattach it. Whether or not it's successful, I don't know. But they're really good at that type of job.
Yeah.
Other stuff, firefighter, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's for a different show.
Different show. Don said, okay, my fried turkey is the way to go.
Don, man, I love you, dude, and I can't wait to meet you when we're having lunch next Wednesday.
At La Costanita 29th and Sheridan.
Yeah, I'm glad you couldn't like pronounce it because I couldn't.
La Costanita.
I've been trying to pronounce it all day.
Oh, my boss showed me how to translate my English messages into Spanish.
Yeah.
So I've been talking Spanish to my one excavation guy.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I saw this cool thing on TikTok, and I'll forward it to you. It is an earpiece that has an AI translator for 79 different languages.
I've seen that.
Oh, well, then I guess we're on the same page. Whatever.
Yeah. Don, to be honest, my smoked turkey will fucking crush your piece of shit fried turkey. I'm just joking.
I'm looking forward to it.
So the other thing with Don is we were gonna invite. I invited Don to our podcast. He said he can't do it.
Why?
His wife.
So Don, I mean, we can call you in.
Mm-hmm.
We have capabilities. We could FaceTime you if you want.
Yeah.
We could put your face right here. Here.
Oh, I didn't think about FaceTime. Don, you're back in, man. You just got to get some whiskey that we're drinking. We'll coordinate. Yeah. Get you on.
I mean, theoretically, if we're gonna sponsor that whiskey, it's probably gonna be Kentucky Dale. But I mean, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Kentucky Dale.
You'll be doing shooters.
You will not like that whiskey, Don.
We're gonna try Red Stag.
I actually like Red Stag.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not George T. Stag, but
it's like a bastard cousin.
Yeah.
Redhead Stagchild.
Yep. Kentucky.
It must be good if it's from Kentucky.
Yeah. We'll figure it out, Don. We could FaceTime you right here. Well, and then we'll get you in.
We got to have the beam rip on, by the way. From our friends over at Cherrywood Liquor off of
136 in Colorado, right next across from Starbucks.
It's attached to Starbucks.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starbucks, the laundromat's right next to Fa.
Oh, that's
Papa Murphy's.
That's
Take and bake.
We went to Fa.
No, we didn't. Because if it was a we, I would have been there.
Not we, as in me and you, but
we haven't done fun forever. You know why?
I work Wednesdays and Thursdays now.
Yeah, you made a choice.
I know.
I'm going to cheat on you, and I feel bad about it, but I want you to know about it because you're going to see a workout notification on Friday.
Wow. You piece of fucking shit.
I'm sorry. I got an invite today. I'm sorry. It's probably going to be 9, not 18.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm sorry. It's at 12:15. I took half a day. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
You're working.
Oh.
It's winter.
When I cheated you on pho,
yeah,
I took my 3 daughters out on a date.
Oh, I have a daughter.
She doesn't like pho.
She's like the noodle.
She doesn't.
She doesn't know what she doesn't know.
That's true.
It's like ramen with extra.
Yeah. Well, I took my 3 daughters on a date
without me,
and I showed them, hey, this is how I opened their doors. I took them in.
Absolutely.
Hey, this is how somebody should treat you. If they don't treat you this way, bye.
You don't exist to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
chivalry.
I'm fucking so mad right now.
I'm mad. Like you went to fall without me.
All I know is you better not hit those fucking 22 caliber golf balls.
First of all, I still have them upstairs. Those are just for us.
Okay.
I was going to do it to John. I went with John. I did 3 holes. They did.
You went with John?
My nephew.
Yes. Yeah. He was here last week.
Maybe it's several weeks ago. I did 3 holes. I had to go and pick up the kids. They finished 18. So, and it was for Paul's birthday, which was right after.
Oh, wow. Paul, you could go. Paul called me yesterday about a plumbing problem he had, and he couldn't invite me to golf.
What's the problem?
His shower, the cold water don't turn on in his shower in the basement unless he turns on the cold water in the faucet.
We should go fix that.
Go ahead.
No, I'm going to do it like we did on this one. We're going to reverse them.
No. He didn't invite me golfing.
Well, I mean, it was like a welcome back job. But you were working!
Okay.
Here's the deal, man.
I'll let you tell your truth, Justin.
We need to get back on the tour schedule.
I mean, we were right there. We were shooting.
We were
64. We were shooting 64 on every course.
I know.
And now, I mean, Paul wants to call me for plumbing advice, but he doesn't invite me to his birthday.
Yeah, that's actually pretty messed up, Paul.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you might not be our top fan anymore.
No, ever again.
Possibly, maybe. I don't know. He did invite you to an Avs game, so.
When?
I haven't talked to you about it.
That might make up for the golfing thing.
I know it will. You have a jersey that you have to wear.
I will wear the jersey.
Yeah, I know. Dad Dime of the Week, we're at 114.
I don't really have a dime.
You don't have a Dime of the Week?
I know. I don't.
I love it, man. No, so here's the deal. Mm-hmm. It has been such a turbulent week, and I've looked at stock prices. I've looked at president-elects. I've looked at what our Congress is going to look like. I've looked at where we're going together as one nation. Because, by the way, we are still one. We're still working towards a thing together, collaborative. And here's the first. First on DadDimes, I was told last week by the Ward 3 current council member who may or may not run in 2025. We had a conversation. I said, man, I'm either going to support you in your election or I'm going to run in your place. And he said, hey, I have some things going on in my world. I'm probably, may not, possibly going to run. And if I don't run, I'm going to support you and I'm going to endorse you. Things are changing. Things are moving. I'm on my last term for the board.
Yep.
Which means that those things are changing as well, which is cool. We've had a lot of really good progress. I might be transitioning into this new thing for the city, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
We're moving to this new thing as a nation, which is kind of scary, kind of cool. We'll see what happens.
A lot of misinformation out there when it comes to presidential stuff.
There's a lot of stuff going out there. But I think the Dad Dime of the Week is if we're in this together, we're going to succeed. So stop dividing. Stop saying that it's either him or her or they or them or thus or all of us or none of us. If we keep working on this thing as a whole, we're going to make it.
United we stand, divided we fall.
Oh, I like it. I like it. And there was also this one thing I heard years and years ago. It says, we are always one generation away from losing democracy.
Yeah.
So don't lose it, man.
No.
Put it together, work towards one thing, and all of a sudden we're going to succeed as a whole. And if we do that, then we're all in it together. We're making this thing happen. And we'll see what the outcome is. But if we're divided, all of a sudden things start failing, things start falling, and we don't want to see where that ends up. So keep it going, man. We're in it together.
Absolutely.
Moana's coming up. I'm looking towards Moana. We have Thanksgiving coming up. Man, end
November
of year, baby.
30th, right?
Saturday after Thanksgiving. It's going to be a party. If you're invited, you know who you are. Welcome to DadDimes. It's a DadDimes sponsored event. Moana.
Make way, make way.
Oh, Moana of Montanui. That's all I know.
That's all I know, too.
It's going to be good. We have the rental out there. You're all invited. You know who you are. Welcome to DadDimes. We love you.
Yep.
And until next time, peace.
Don't believe everything you hear.
Don't do it.
On social media. Investigate it. Do it. Just investigate. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Peace.